Yes, everyone, how are we all doing today? Today is Saturday, the 29th of November. We've got a busy day. We have got a very busy day today. All the leagues are playing, you've got the Prem, the Championship, you've got the German League, Spanish, so many matches. These are the days we live for our betting. Today's video is a Goal Fest video. You guys know what this is about. You all know what this one's all about. But if you're new around here, these are 7 matches which I've handpicked and researched myself where I expect them to be absolute goal fests. So when I say goal fests, the 3 markets we look at in all these games: first half goal, both teams scoring, over 2.5 goals. Okay, these are the 3 options. It's up to you what you do with them. If you want to do pre-match bets and make doubles and make trebles, make an acca, that's up to you. Me personally, I will mainly focus on single bets in play. So I'll wait for all these games to kick off. I make sure they're lively. As long as it's lively and it's end to end and there's shots, then I'll make my move. And it all depends on the minute we're in. So if it's like 20 minutes into the game and it starts getting lively, I'll most likely look at a first half goal. But if in the first 5 minutes it's crazy action, I will just jump on over 2.5 goals straight away if the odds are good enough. Me personally, I like to aim for odds of at least 1.7. But it's up to you guys what you do. Like I said, you can do pre-match, in-play, up to you. I recommend in-play, okay? You will get better success with that. So we have 7 Goal Fest matches to go through. I'll go through them. We'll talk about their results. And then at the end, I'll briefly go through the Premier League games. But I've not done much research in it. It'll just be my opinion. Just a bit of a talk. Nothing crazy, so don't take that too seriously. But I will talk about that at the end, okay? You might pick out some nice little tips from that. And what I'll also do is, after I've gone through the Goal Fest videos, I'll give you the total odds if you've done over 1.5 goals in all of them and over 2.5 goals. So we can have a look at that as well, okay? But let's dive in. Let me have a quick sip of coffee. Cheers, everyone. If you've got a drink, cheers. It's going to be a good day. Also, I forgot about this little dude. We've got to get in the Christmas spirit, haven't we? Christmas is 4 weeks away. We've got a little Christmas Santa, West Ham Santa, gnome. I don't know what it is, but let's just go with a Santa. But he needs a name. He needs a name, guys. What shall we call him? The best name. We'll go with the best name. Write the best names in the comments. I will pick the best one, and that's what he's going to be called. He's going to be our lucky little Santa, okay? Drop your ideas below. Let's dive in, shall we? The first game. We're in Germany, 1 p.m. This is all UK time, and I'm doing it in time order, okay? Time order, UK time. So the first game's in Germany, 3rd division, Ingolstadt versus Hoffenheim II, okay? They're 15 games into the season, so we've got more than enough data. Let's look at Ingolstadt's home results. 3-2. Then there was a 0-0, but then since then it's been 4-1, 2-1, 2-1. So all of them have had over 2.5 goals and both teams scoring apart from one, okay? We'll look at Hoffenheim when they play away. 2-1, 5-1, 3-1, 4-0, 2-1. Absolute goal fests. There's no head-to-head data, but that's okay. I'm not too fussed about that. If we look at the odds, over 2.5 goals is 1.5 at the moment, which is pretty tasty for that game, considering the stats. Both teams scoring is around the same as well, okay? Next game. We are in Poland at 1:45. Lechia Gdansk against, what's their name? Oh my God. Nieciecza? We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Again, there's enough data. They're like 15, 16 games into the season. Let's look at Lechia's most recent 5 games, home and away. You ready for this? 2-1, 3-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-2. All of them over 2.5 goals. All of them, both teams scoring, which is perfect. We look at the away team when they play away from home. 1-1, 1-1, 4-2, 3-1, 2-1. So all of them, both teams scoring. And all of them, apart from 2, have had over 2.5 goals. But most importantly, their most recent games have had the over 2.5 goals as well, okay, which is perfect. Over 2.5 goals is odds of 1.6. Not bad already. And both teams to score is 1.64. Not bad considering the game hasn't even kicked off yet, okay? Next game. We're back in Germany at 2:30. And we're going with Hoffenheim, the proper Hoffenheim, the first team Hoffenheim, not like the other one, which is their second team. So Hoffenheim against Augsburg. Let's have a look at Hoffenheim's most recent home games. 3-1, 4-1. Then they had a 1-0, but then it went back to 3-1 and 3-1. So all of them have had over 3.5 goals apart from one, and all of them, both teams scoring apart from one. Augsburg away from home. It's a thing of beauty. 3-1, 2-1, 2-1, 1-1, 3-2. They last played each other in March. It was 1-1, which is okay. The one before that was 3-1. I like that. Over 2.5 goals is 1.6. Tasty. Both teams to score is 1.61. Love it. How many more games? 1, 2, 3, 4 more games. Right, next one. 3 p.m. in England, Cardiff. I mean, technically they're in Wales, but they're in the English League. Cardiff versus Mansfield. Let's have a look at Cardiff's home. No, let's look at Cardiff's. Let's look at their home games. 1-0, 4-3, 1-0, 2-1, 2-1. Okay. But we look at their most recent games. Their last 3 games for Cardiff have all ended 3-1. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. Lovely. Mansfield away from home, 2-1, 1-1, 2-0. But then their most recent away games have been 3-1 and 2-1, okay? I like that. We won't look at the head-to-head because the last time they played each other was 2018, so that means nothing. Look at the odds for Cardiff, Mansfield, over 2.5 goals, 1.74. 1.74 and the match hasn't even started yet. Both teams to score is 1.7. Okay, we're halfway now, guys. You know what to do. Make sure you smash that like button for me, please. It's just a way of saying thanks. If you enjoy this content and you use these matches, just press that little like button. It takes 1 second. And if you are watching on a mobile and you fancy being extra nice to me, you can press the hype button. The hype button is like a super like. And if you're not yet subscribed and you just found this channel, make sure you don't lose me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I post these videos pretty much every single day. So just press that big red button. It's free to do. It helps you, it helps me. Let's go. Okay, next game. I wanted a game in the Premier League and we've gone for the Brentford versus Burnley game. Let's have a look at the results for Brentford. Their most recent 5 games. 3-2, 5-0, 2-0, then 3-1, 2-1. All of them apart from the one, over 2.5 goals. And all of them apart from 2, both teams scoring, which is fine. But if we look at their home results, 3-1, 3-2, 1-0, 3-1, 1-1. They've conceded in all of their last 5 games, okay, and scored in all of them apart from the one. But this is where it gets really juicy. Burnley's away results. You ready? 3-2, 5-1, 2-1, 3-2, 3-2. All of them over 2.5 goals. All of them, both teams scoring. Let's have a look at the odds. The odds over over 2.5 goals, is odds of 1.82. 1.82 already. Both teams to score is 2.04. So the odds are banging for this. Keep an eye out for that one, guys, okay? Next game, Belgium. How the hell do you pronounce this? Oh, God. Lokeren Thames. Lokeren Thames? Yeah, that'll do. Versus Kortrijk. That's hard to say. Let's have a look at the home team's result. So their match 6 weeks ago was only 1-0. The one after that was 2-0. But since then, their most 3 recent home games, 3-all, 2-all, 3-2. Goal fests. We look at the away team, 3-1, 2-1, 3-2. Then they had a shitty 1-0 and it went back to 2-1. Love that. Let's have a look at the odds quickly. Over 2.5 goals is 1.8. 1.8 already. Both teams to score 1.7. Let's go. One more game, and then after that, I'll show you the big acca slips if you fancy doing it, and we'll talk about the Prem very briefly. So the last game is in Poland, 6:30. What are they called? Rich Trozo versus that team there. I'm not even gonna attempt what they're called, but you can see it there. Let's have a look at their home results. 2-1, 2-1, 3-1, 2-1. All of them over 2.5 goals. All of them, both teams scoring. For the away team, it's okay. 2-1, 2-1, 1-1, 3-0 and 3-0. So their most recent away games have had 3 goals each, which I like. Look at the odds. Look at the odds. Over 2.5 goals. Highest. I know this is the second highest of the day. 1.95 for over 2.5 goals. Both teams to score is 1.77. Love it. Let's have a look at the slips. So if you done over 1.5 goals in all of them, you get odds of 3.32. So over 3 times your money, which ain't too bad. And if you was to do over 2.5 goals in all of them, you'd get odds of 30.58. So 30 times your money. But if you're going to do that, just do that for fun, okay? Like I said, I recommend doing them as singles in play, okay? And you've also got the first half goal market to look at as well. Don't forget that one. And I just wanted to talk about the Prem very briefly. I've done no research. This is just me talking and my opinion. But you got Brentford versus Burnley, okay? Brentford to win is 1.4. Burnley is 6.5. Now it's worth noting, like I mentioned earlier, Burnley do score away from home. They always get at least 1. So Burnley over 0.5 goals, that would be a good shout to look at, okay? Man City versus Leeds. I mean, Man City's odds of 1.22, but I expect them to win this very comfortably. So I would look at a Man City -1 handicap for that one. Sunderland versus Bournemouth. I mean, that's very tough. Sunderland is 2.88 to win. Bournemouth's 2.25. But personally, if I had to pick something, I would probably look at double chance, home or draw, or both teams scoring. One of them ones. Everton versus Newcastle, again, that's another tough one. The odds are pretty even. Ooh, the way Newcastle are playing, they haven't been playing too great. I would probably look at Everton double chance, home or draw. And then the evening game, that's at 5:30. We've got an 8 p.m. game as well. 8 p.m. game is Tottenham versus Fulham. Tottenham is odds of 2.2. I would take that personally. 2.2 for Tottenham to win at home against Fulham. I think that's pretty generous. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all win some money today. Drop a like, hit subscribe. In the comments, let me know what are we going to call this guy? What's his name going to be? Let me know and we'll pick one. See you in tomorrow's video. Take care. Peace.